Hi, welcome to Saltash Maths Tutor, and today for this lecture we're going to be talking about equivalent fractions. You'll need this when we start talking about how to add fractions with different denominators, the bottom numbers being different. So let's just take any fraction, something nice and easy, and we'll go for a third. And we want to talk about an equivalent fraction. Okay, I'm going to start writing some equivalent fractions down to a third, and we'll start looking at what the relationship between them is. So we'll go for 2/6, we'll go for 3/9, and finally we'll go for 4/12. So the question is, what have I done to make these fractions equivalent fractions? Well, if we look at the 3, and there is a link to the 6, there's a link to the 9, and there is a link to the 12. Possibly it's also easier to see what we've done with the 1, link to the 2, link to the 3, link to the 4. Key thing though is that as you may be seeing a pattern with the top numbers, there's also a relationship with the bottom numbers. Can you see what it is? Well, the link is that if I take the third 1/3 that we had above, if I times the top by 2, 1 times 2 is 2, and if I times the bottom by 2, I get 6. And you can see that that is the answer we got from 1/3 to 2/6. So all an equivalent fraction is taking a number like a quarter and making any equivalent fraction by doing the same to the top as you do to the bottom. So in this case I'll take multiply by 5. So I'm going to multiply everything by 5. Okay, so the equivalent fraction would be, well, it would be 1 times 5, which would be 5, over 4 times 5, which would be 20. So 5/20 is the equivalent of 1/4. And it can be absolutely anything. So here's, let's just go for some random examples. Let's have 2/3. If you were asked to write an equivalent fraction, as long as you multiply the top and the bottom by the same number, it will be correct. So let's have multiplying by 4. 2 times 4 is 8. 3 times 4 is 12. And another example, let's have, I don't know, 2/7. An equivalent fraction could be 4/14. I've just multiplied the top and the bottom by 2. That's all I've done. So that's all you have to remember. Just do the same to the top and the bottom. That is an equivalent fraction. You can even double check this. So let's just say we have 1/4 and we're asked to write an equivalent fraction. In this case I'm going to multiply both the top and the bottom by 3. So 1 times 3 is 3. 4 times 3 is 12. I can check if I'm correct by cancelling down. So there's 3 and 12. 3's into 3 go 1, and 3's into 12 go 4. And so that is the same as that. So my equivalent fraction that I had, 3/12, must have been correct. Hope this helps with your understanding of equivalent fractions. You've been listening and watching Saltash Maths Tutor. Thanks very much.